Tech Team sells 4 different sizes: home workshop, hobby, industrial type, non-medical syringes. The sizes are 10, 20, 30, and 50 milliliter. In order to avoid damage during shipping and packing, the nozzles are not attached to the syringes. The nozzles use the Luer Lock system for connecting to the syringe. In order to attach the nozzle, just simply put the nozzle into the socket in the end of the syringe, get it seated, give it a slight clockwise twist, and now you're ready to go. In order to start using your syringe, first you have to disconnect the cap that is attached to the end of the nozzle. Attaching the cap to the end of the nozzle ensures that they'll remain intact during the entire shipping and packing process. To remove the cap, simply just twist it off, just like this. Once you've taken that cap off, it's simply a matter of turning it over and putting it over the end of the nozzle, pushing it in place, and now you've sealed the end of the nozzle. This is an important feature for those times when you have something in the syringe and you want to seal the syringe and save it for future use. All of our syringes consist of a nozzle, a plunger, and a barrel. The barrel of each syringe is clearly marked with graduated fill lines to show you how much fluid you're drawing into your syringe. The fill lines are in milliliters, and as a point of reference, 29.4 milliliters equals 1 fluid ounce. For example, our 30 milliliter syringe holds just a touch more than 1 fluid ounce. Okay, how this thing works. What happens when you pull back the piston or the plunger is that a vacuum is created inside the barrel, and then it draws up fluid through the nozzle. And then when you push down on the plunger, it forces the fluid out the tip of the nozzle. The seal on the plunger creates a very tight fit between the plunger and the barrel of the syringe. This pretty much ensures an almost airtight fit between the piston and the syringe body. For the purpose of our demo, we have some blue fluid that we put into this cup. We put the nozzle in, and then we start withdrawing the plunger, thusly, and what happens is it draws the blue fluid up into the body of the syringe. Now, to empty the syringe is simply a matter of pushing on the plunger, and we force the fluid out. The fluid we're using here is very thin and has a very low viscosity, so it moves rather easily in and out of the syringe. If you use fluid or adhesive or something of that nature that's thicker, needless to say, the process of drawing it in and forcing it out is going to be slower and require a little bit more force. There are literally hundreds of uses for a syringe. Outside of hobbies, applying adhesive, applying lubricants and things like that, one popular use is feeding small animals like this baby chick. Another popular use is measuring 2-cycle oil additive for your chainsaw or weed whacker. This way you get the exact correct ratio of fuel to gasoline. Now we've finished using our syringe for the day. We just put a little cap back on it and we're good to go.